A little disclaimer, I had a bit of sinus during this video, so I might have, some bit of audio where I sniffed or I sneezed or I sound nasally. That's because I had a bit of sinus. I just woke up from a nap, okay? I guess cut me some slack, but I don't think there's some slack off of me. I should have slept better this yesterday, so enjoy the video. It's apparent to me that I went through high school, and I should talk about it now, so to give you like some brief synopsis, Malaysia high school is probably like not really high school, they're more like middle school, because in Chinese we call it 中学, which means middle school. It's not really high school. I don't think we have high school because like our high school literally just lasts for like 5 years. Like, I'm not even kidding. It lasted for 5 years. Usually, it's supposed to end around 2025. Actually, no. It's usually supposed to end. It's supposed to end around 2024. But you know what happened? Lockdown happened. My final college entrance exam had to be delayed because of, you know, some sneezy problems. Some China man decided to eat some bad. I don't know, man. People are weird. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I probably got unfunny joke about it, like an absolute casual. And also, where it's like, alright, high school adventures. I mean, there's not really much because, like, I'm gonna be very exact. I'm just remembering some of them, okay? Which is a bit weird because usually whenever I do videos like these, I just do it based upon my memories. I guess I could talk about some bit of my least favorite part of my high school. Yeah, you know, the lack of air conditioning, except in the library. The library has like air conditioning in general. What the hell did I hit? Anyhow, ignoring my sinus because I'm currently having some sinusal issues, which is not bad, honestly. I can still handle it. It's just that snot is coming out my nose. But before I get off topic, let's just get through the first event, aka my PSB project. If you know what PSB means, it's basically art, but if you want the actual definition, is pendidikan seni visual. It's just art. It's just basically art. That's really about it. So like we had like a project for SPM, which I don't remember anymore because honestly I'm an absolute casual when it comes to remembering things. I can't remember my subject names, but I can't remember test names. But basically SPM is a college entrance before, you know, you go to college. You gotta pass some subjects like Malay and history, which I admit history is important. Malay, of course, is our national language. Of course, we have to learn that. But history, I mean, I have to say history is actually important to learn from our mistakes, because if we didn't learn history, we'll probably make major mistakes and we'll probably screw up eventually. Anyhow, so the project is, okay, where's this last nerd? Where's this nerd? Where is he? I can't commentate. Okay, I can't commentate. Come on. Oh, what? I found you. Wait, why are you... Why were you hiding here? And also, the PSC project was the most restful time of my life. To be exact, if I say so myself. I mean, I wouldn't say so. I could tell because I'm not really that stressed because in college. Because, you know, I dealt with worse. I dealt with worse before. But the PSC project was pretty difficult. I mean, there were some pickups here and there, like getting the materials, gluing the metals and everything. That's a lot of things to go through. If I didn't pass, I would have probably become the most baldest dictator out there, okay? I mean, the PSC project was alright, to say the least. I got a 98, which is terrible, because I was supposed to get 100. I don't know why I didn't get 100, but I think it's majorly because I suck. I'm garbage, I'm terrible, and I didn't get that sweet 98, okay, to be fair, 98 is great. It's like an A+, but I wanted a perfect score. Okay, that -2 mark was like was so unlikely. It's like an insult to me. Like, imagine they're like, yeah, it's good, but you know, you can just lose 2 marks. At least I got like an even number. Imagine getting a 99. Oh my god, imagine getting a 99. They're like, yeah, nah, we're just gonna -1 mark. Just to fuck with you, specifically. Because honestly, there's no funnier way to school with students than to just give him the most mediocre score of them all, 99, which you can't even divide by 2. Because like, honestly, dividing by 2 is something terrible. Apparently. Yeah, so where's it? Alright, I got A+, which is absolute garbage. I should have got an A++, which was 100. But I'll be exact, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Who am I kidding? It's that big of a deal. It's my whole career. My whole career is ruined. People are gonna unsubscribe. People are gonna notice. And now I am a fraud. A fraudulent fraud, which means layer A is probably coming out. Because I'm a fraud. Which makes me useful again. Haha! I have found ways to become a goat. That's also weird. Even though I'm in a generation where we say goat. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel old and I feel young at the same time. I don't know what's wrong. Okay? I don't know, man. Life do be like that sometimes. And we're back. Another event I want to talk about is Harry something. I don't remember. It's something. It's the day where we celebrate like something about something. It's a holiday in Malaysia, and every school is probably. I expect every school to do this. But there's something. I have a weird tradition in that sense. And during that day, I would never wear any other clothing. I would just wear my usual school clothing. To explain what's going on, is basically we can cosplay. It's like wear anything day. Okay, you can wear absolutely anything, and the school wouldn't care. I mean, they would care if you didn't wear long pants and everything. The ethics is still there, but in general, you can not usually wear anything like a t-shirt or anything. But in this day, you can. But I'm a special boy, and I must wear the most special thing in that event, which is the school clothing. Even in the final year, I wanted like, oh my god, final year. I wanted to make sure I made to be the best boy, the most handsome devil out there, the most handsome nerd. But no, I don't care. I'm just gonna wear my usual school uniform because honestly, screw me. That's why. And then one day, which is funny, I think it was like Form 3. I was 15. Something weird happened, which was like, I was so confused. I got chosen to be a beauty pageant. Excuse me, but I don't think my face is probably the most beautiful face. I mean, to be fair, they might have looked at my elbows and said, yeah, that's perfect, because you know I didn't wear long sleeves at the time, so they could see my elbows, my beautiful hot elbow, and I missed. You know what? Who cares? I have hot elbows. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I just have the hottest elbows in school, and that's why they wanted me to be in it. But I knew it. I knew it was too much. They couldn't handle it, so I just chose my friend. I won't say her name. It's her. Surprisingly, I talked to a woman. Haha, got chosen. It was a really weird fiasco for me. Okay, I don't know which nerd decided to vote for me, but I know who it was. Okay, I know there was this one nerd who just picked on me. Okay, I know him, and his name is me, and I'm just too beautiful. Maybe I am beautiful. Maybe I'm handsome. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm a handsome devil. Okay, who am I kidding? Only my elbows matter, and even so, my elbows are like the hardest part. So nothing else wouldn't make sense. Nobody cares about my art career, my YouTube career, my dreams. My passion doesn't matter. My hot elbows matters. Okay, if I hit 1 million subscribers, I'll probably just review one of my elbows. If I hit 10, I'll review 2 of my elbows. And if I hit 20, I'll just review my magical mechanical pencil, which make your eyes melt. You'll be melting like the witch in the Wizard of Oz. Okay, you'll be melting. And there was this one time, I remember that. I remember making this video a long time ago, but I'm gonna reiterate this. It's like a long story tell, but it's really short. I finished it in like 50 seconds. And also like, so there's one guy named Chicken. He slapped me in the face because he felt funny. He was a bully, but he's a terrible bully at that. I'll be very frank. I mean, usually most bullies would be like very like mean spirit and making good nicknames and everything, but this man, just this major bullying incident was look me face. Bear with me. Look me face. And a slap in the face. Now that was a bit rude if I say so myself, but and also now it's a bit rude if I say so myself, but I didn't die. No, I didn't die. That's Photoshop. You saw nothing. That's all Photoshop. That's all propaganda from the chicken guy to make me look bad. That's right. To give context, I was just wiping the board. I was just cleaning the board like a good man, a good nerd that I am. And then he went up to my face and just slapped me. I don't know why. I don't know what prompted him to do such acts, but let's be honest, who would want to slap me in my most ugliest form before I grew up my hot elbows? Alright, who wouldn't want to do that? But to be fair, he kind of dropped out. He works at a restaurant now, and at one point he did something really terrible. I saw him watch gay corn. I'm not joking. Now bear with me here. He did that on school property, by the way. Everybody saw that. My high school was pretty weird at the time. And this reminds me a bit, okay? Some high schools, the weirdest story you can get is unadulterated teenage, hormones getting up in hands to do some no stuff. Now, my weirdest situation was someone shitting in a sink. I don't know if that correlates or not, but kinda. I mean, the second weirdest thing was probably watching someone who slapped you in the face, watching really adult stuff behind the entire classroom, and also hearing the fact that my friend watched tentacle high school girls in the front of a van where everybody could see him, and then he only got confiscated because he got caught watching it, right? No, he got confiscated because he brought the iPad to school. No one, he didn't even get caught. That's the weirdest thing. No one noticed it, which speaks about our society. Okay, you can watch absolutely anything and nobody will care. Everybody will be minding in their own business. All right, you shouldn't. This is why you shouldn't really care about your own image, because honestly, everybody have their own things. I mean, yeah, self-respect is still needed, but honestly, if you're that worried about your own image and everything, you're probably a nerd, and you should probably stop caring that much. Because honestly, people are just minding their own business. They aren't going to judge you unless you do something really weird. Okay, that's a perk of being adult. You just don't care anymore. You're a college student. No one cares. You're artist. I post stuff on the internet. I am shameless. Okay, I do not care for my image. All I care is them subs. All right, it's all them subs. So like and subscribe. Yep, I'm plugging in my channel. Now, I mean, I could talk about more, but honestly, that's nothing I can do other than to just quiver in fear of my insanity. But honestly, that's nothing. There's nothing else I can do in terms of anything. I mean, actually, I have more things to talk about, like SPM being the most stressful thing. But I'll be exact. I don't think anybody wants to hear me rant about SPM being the most stressful time of my life, and my sleep schedule got absolutely destroyed by that entire singular exam. Okay, I do not want to go to that length. And I sneeze. It's I'm an absolute casual like that. I am a filthy casual, and I didn't do it. I'm a failure. I'm a fraud. Alright, I'm sneezing way too much today. Alright, why is it this time, Nose? Okay, why do you want from me? Why we negotiate the souls of orphans for you not to sneeze? Alright, there's a bunch of orphans nearby me. And dead things. I think. And anytime now. And he's dead. And oh my god. That's really about it, nerds. I don't have any more high school adventures. If I were to make another one, I'll probably talk about it more in depth, but this is just majorly just the dumbest ones I can think of at the time. I mean, it depends. I still need to remember some things, okay? High school was like several years ago, okay? I don't remember stuff in the past. I don't even remember my own name, okay? That's how badly I can remember stuff. My memory has ADHD, okay? You can't blame me. Blame the system that built my brain, which is probably me. So it's still me. It's a bit awkward. I hear nerd. I hear smart idiot. Oh, there you are. There you are. Die. Anyhow. Huh. Got suicide bombing. Something never seen before. Anyhow, so that's about it. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, like and subscribe. And comment in something like nerd, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. You can comment anything like how bad I am in this game or how bad I am in commentary. I'll take your criticisms in mind. But yeah, I'll be exact. My videos was all low effort. I might as well just not. So that's about it for the video. Like and subscribe, nerds. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.